How's it going, everybody? So I just found out that David Crowley, who is the founder of the Gray State Movie Project, so and I had the pleasure of meeting at Ron Paul event and talking with at length about his movie and his projects, and of course talking about my projects as well. Who I was definitely inspired by, was found dead in his home with his wife, 5-year-old daughter as well. And police are initially saying it could be a murder-suicide, but there's definitely a lot of suspicion around here. I've been trying to read up the best I can from other people who know him, that are closer to him and closer around him, trying to figure out what exactly is going on, because this is a guy who is making a video over the course of these past couple of years about the growing police state and militarization. And he made this several years back. Began working on this, and now it's more popular than ever. That is, in terms of mainstream news, the government's overreach and the militarization of police and NSA spying and things like that. And these are things that have been going for a while, but this kind of content he was creating is now definitely on point for what I think the public wants to hear more about and know more truth about. So it's kind of scary. It makes you wonder, was this really him snapping? Was this mental health issue? Or is this something else going on? Is there foul play? I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna be monitoring this because it's kind of scary. He apparently, they were dead for weeks over the Christmas holiday, so it's really suspicious for sure. The thing is, you never know what's going on behind closed doors in the family and stuff like that, or mental health, because a public face of somebody could be totally different. Someone's mental attention could be totally different, and who knows, what he may have been suffering if this was truly murder suicide. But given that he was very driven, educated, appeared to have a plan about him, appeared to have goals that he was shooting for, and appeared to have been working on a bigger movie deal, it does seem rather strange that even if someone had, mental stress or distress of some sort, that, there wasn't uh, another way to deal with that if that was, the case. It just doesn't. It just doesn't really add up. And I know his belief set too, as far as individual liberty. And so I know that action of shooting his wife and daughter would not have fleshed at all with his personal views. Absolutely not. When it comes to non-aggression, I know that from talking to him. Um, so I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't add up. But again, you never know what's going on behind closed doors, or what's going on in someone's mental health and state and changes and stuff. But I really do hope that people take a look into it, investigate it, look for any sign of foul play whatsoever. Because I mean, certainly, it doesn't even have to be something uh, government conspiracy in terms of the government trying to go into there and do something and knock them off. It could just be someone who knew about Gray State, was themselves bonkers, and went and did something. So that happens very often when it comes to those kinds of productions where there's people out there who go and try to stop them or act against them because the content can attract those kinds of people, sadly. So, all right, well, it's sad. Rest in peace, and hopefully this gets figured out. The truth is revealed.